How's it going? James, onlinecarshow.net. In this video, we're going to be flushing the clutch on a C6 Corvette. So without hesitation, let's get this video started. All right, well, before we dive too deep in the video, I wanted to give you all an update with what's been going on. Went to the 11th annual Current Church Car Show last weekend, put on by West Houston Muscle. You can go check out their events at westhoustonmuscle.com. It was a really cool event. Some badass cars showed up. I'll show you all a couple pictures here while I'm talking. I went to the same event last year, had a great time, ended up winning a trophy at the end of the event for 2001 to present modified class, first place. So really cool. Thank you so much, West Houston Muscle and Current Church, for putting on this show. It's a really good show to attend. Also after that, I went to Odo's Barbecue, cruising every Saturday night. I've done 3 or 4 videos with this, so I know y'all know what Odo's is by now if you watch my channel. Some really sick freaking rides that showed up this time around. 2 LS swapped cars. One was a 300ZX, another one was a BMW 3 Series. Really cool LS swaps on both cars. I had a great time this last weekend. As far as events coming up this weekend, we've got an adults only car show that looks kind of cool. It's a car show slash adult costume contest. So I'll be going to that Saturday, and then we've got Sunday roller shots downtown with United Muscle Car Family. If you aren't familiar with our car club, go check us out, United Muscle Car Family, on Facebook and Instagram. There should be some really good shots, and I'll be posting stuff of that. And in the next coming weeks, we've got 2 Halloween car shows we're attending. If this video here gets 50 likes, I will show y'all footage of me and a costume at the car show. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe below. It helps my channel to grow, and that way y'all get to see the footage. And I can't believe I'm even offering this. So if you want to see it, me being embarrassed, hit that like below. And let's get on, I guess, to the main video at hand, and that's going to be bleeding the clutch on my 2012 Corvette ZR1. They should be consistent with any manual C6 and I think C5 Corvette. Beyond that, you might just take what I'm doing and apply it to your car if you have a hydraulic clutch. It's going to be real easy. We're going to use the Ranger method. Basically, all we're going to be doing is taking all the old fluid out of the clutch reservoir, filling it back up with new fluid, pumping the clutch 10 times, removing that fluid, putting back in new fluid, pumping the clutch 10 times, and keep repeating that process until after you pump the clutch, you're getting real, clean fluid. For this, I'll be using, highly recommend, I use also in the brakes on my car and the brakes in the Camaro, and that's RBF 660 racing brake fluid. Use brake fluid, make sure it's .4 for your clutch, unless your owner's manual specifies otherwise. Full synthetic Motel 660 RBF, a really good. I'll put a link in the description below. Be sure to hit that, order you some. Highly recommend this stuff. So really good stuff there. As I said, this is just something, basically we're taking all the fluid out, putting in new, flushing it through the system. This is something you want to do at least probably once a year, depending on how much you drive the car. Corvettes, and especially, I've owned 2 now that are C6, and both their brake and their clutch fluid seem to cloudy up really quick. So I do recommend you doing this probably about once a year. It's very simple to do, as you'll see. So let's go ahead and start the footage and show you how to do it. All right, just some basic tools that we're gonna need to get the job done. One thing is you're gonna need a rag just to wipe off the lid of the clutch fluid. You're gonna need a fender rag of some kind to protect your car while you're doing this. You're also going to need some old container to put the old fluid in. Your brake fluid, of course. And I've got my turkey baster ready to remove the old fluid. Make sure it's clean. So there's the tools that's needed. First step is going to be, we're going to remove the cap from the clutch, the car off, of course. And as you'll see, there's a ton of crap that you'll be on this. Mine's fairly clean because I did this recently, but you basically just want to get your towel. You can pull this thing out, give it a good cleaning. Make sure to remove all the dirt and residue off of it. You can also take it off, clean the other side, clean the cap good. Make sure everything's cleaned off as good as possible. That's just something there that might help the longevity of the clutch. Once we get to the clutch fluid, next step is going to be to get your turkey baster. Be careful, don't get this stuff on your paint. Push the air out of it, get all the fluid you can. You can see even though I recently did it, it's still a little cloudy. Still some funk coming through. And we'll fill it up with our new fluid. Put the cap back on. And we're going to pump the clutch anywhere from 10 to 20 times. Once you're done pumping the clutch, go ahead and remove the top, and we're going to repeat that same process. You can see it is getting a little messy, but your turkey baster, remove the air before you stick it in. Stick it all the way down, suck it up. Now mine is really clear, so I'm not going to do any more, but you may need to do this, I would say 3 or 4 times just to get it good and clear on for you. Once you start seeing it coming back return clear, you're probably good, but I would say do it 2 or 3. Fill it back up. And that's basically it, folks. It takes you 10 minutes, maybe once a year. Keep your clutch fluid good and clean. That's it for this video. I thank y'all so much for watching my videos. As I said, please hit that like below if y'all want to see me in a Halloween costume in the upcoming car show and see the footage of it. Thank y'all so much for watching. You have a great week.